Hello, everybody. My name is Thomas Sawyer with thomassawyer.com, and we have today.
Hi, Ingrid H. Turner of ingridhturner.com. Thank you so much, Thomas. I am so grateful to be here.
Guys, we're taking donations as you are coming into the feed. We're going to share out. I only have one phone today, but we have Cash App and PayPal linked, and I'll put it into Facebook as well. And give us 1 second. You're going to have a wonderful Christmas intro. Hello, everyone. We are back. I'm trying to monitor 3 things at once, but Here we go. Put up this one. That's going to let me know on its own. And we don't have any. Guys, we still have $35 donations, readings, and healings. We are back in. And I'm just logging back into PayPal. Okay. So you want to start off with a general reading?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Let me
do.
choose somebody in here if I can find the right page. There we go. Okay. Hello, Allie. Yes, we have openings, Allie. And we have private chats.
Yes, we do.
Private chat.
Allie, Ingrid.
Well, you go ahead and talk about that, Miss Ingrid.
What have I got to talk about? Am I going to do a general reading? Just like tune in to the energies?
Okay, we can start there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would like a reading? We need you to comment. We need you to comment, people. Comment. Who would like a free, someone we don't read for normally, please?
Someone in need.
Someone
who we can be of service to, who cannot afford our services.
Yes.
Who shows up here regularly. We are here for you.
Who can make me some more tea?
Ooh, I need some too.
Got some nice ginger tea.
I've been sipping ginger and turmeric with a little bit of honey. It's really nice.
Guys, please comment your name if you would like a reading, someone that we haven't read for before. And yes, please comment your name. We have 15 people watching. Do not be afraid to speak up, people.
People.
It is cold. It's cold here too. Well, not really. I'm on the coast.
Oh my God, it is so cold here where I am in Taos, New Mexico. It is inhospitable. But we got a really cute Airbnb and it's super good energy in the area, so it's good.
It's like 60 degrees here.
It is 25 degrees here, and Google says weather 25 degrees feels like 10.
Oh, that's fun.
The low is 3 degrees one of the nights that we're here. 3!
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
Lordy. But it's gorgeous. I love Taos. We've been all over New Mexico, and Taos up north is my favorite place so far. It is so nice. Such good energy. That's what I love about traveling, is like tapping into the energy of different areas. Like the energy in Savannah.
Yeah, I know, it's a whole different energy.
It's like a whole thing. Yeah.
If you can do it in Savannah, you can do it anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, it's a totally different place. Land of the dead.
Well, hey, do you have anything coming up that you want to share about while we're
I guess while we're waiting for people to comment if they like the first free reading. Guys, we still have $35 donation readings and healings. It is linked everywhere. I have a journey to the archangels on Sunday. The clients know about what I do. So essentially I'm opening a portal so people can talk directly with archangels.
Hallelujah. I love it.
So you'll be able to experience them and talk to them. And some people ask, well, how can you do that? I don't know how to explain how I do things like that. I just know how to do it.
Yeah, me too.
So it is what it is. I don't use hypnosis or anything.
Yeah, I know. I can do things like that as well that I just can do. And when you're born with your gifts, you're born with your gifts. The journey is to reawaken to them.
Allie's saying, oh my God, what time, Tom? So it'll be Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It'll be recorded, Allie. So if you buy it, I just send you a recording of it. It's going to sell out. I just haven't promoted it much. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to really promote it. I've already had 3 people sign up.
That's awesome.
Out of 11. So it'll sign up.
That's fantastic.
Let's see.
Well, I'm teaching a class as well on New Year's Day. I'm teaching a somatic manifesting class. And I think you're going to be interested in this, Thomas, because you know how we talk about how it's not all love and light, people. Like, it's not all love and light. Manifesting for people who have been through the shit can be really challenging because they're trying to follow that all love and light, all positivity, change your thoughts, change your life. And our thoughts do create our reality. But until you have the body on board, you can't direct your thoughts and focus like that. So you keep falling on your face with manifesting. So when I do manifesting, when I teach it, I teach a somatic manifesting, which is identifying the resistance that is stuck in your body, clearing that out so that you can direct your thoughts really strongly and manifest what you want. So that's on New Year's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do people go to sign up for that?
I sent you a little private thing. I have a stand store, which
Okay.
makes it really easy to sign up for things. And there's a link. I sent you a private message with the link there. And and if you want, you can just DM me. And it's $22 today. It's regularly $150. So it's going to go up soon. So get in while the getting's good. But I'm passionate about this. Like, I don't want to see people stay stuck anymore. Know what I mean? It's like,
I get it.
I talk about this a lot on Bhava, where it's like the new earth is brought in on the backs of the individual. And the more individuals who show up and step into their happiest and most fulfilled life, leave behind their conditioning and their bullshit, the sooner the whole world changes and lifts up vibrationally. And we're no longer dealing with, the nonsense that we were talking about earlier, the crap that goes on in the world.
Yeah, manifesting's tricky. Not
when I teach it.
I think some of us are innately born with it, like how to do it. At least that's always how it's been for me. But
I agree with you. Some people are just really good and naturals at manifesting and directing their thoughts like that. And other people, they get stuck. Those are the people who I want to teach, is the people who get stuck, because that's where I've been. And I had to learn and feel through and experience the removal of that stuck energy that was keeping me in a fuck this life. And now I live a fuck yes life. Okay. So that's a very specific, that's specifically like, okay, if you've had a hard time with manifesting, if you want to strangle people who are like, just change your thoughts, you're the person who I can help. We can get you manifesting.
Well, I'm seeing Amber here. What's a link to I thought the link would show up for the readings on YouTube, Amber. I can try this, but you have to give me a second because I only have 2 ports in my computer. And then Cash App. I forget these things off the top of my head. That should be right. I hate having to try to check it. Hold on a second. Because I don't have my mouse now.
No mouse?
Yeah, well, the thing is I got to use the mouse on the computer, which I hate doing. Let's see. That's right. Okay. Bring that back, and there's that. So give me that. Let's get it on the screen. So it is right there, Amber Bella, if you do not. And we're still doing $35 donations, and we're still giving away a free reading, guys. So if you'd like to comment, you haven't been read before. We've got 16 people watching. There has to be somebody here. And yeah, we go. We will go. It's in the description. Sorry, thank you. Okay, cool. Let's see. Anybody like a free reading? Please comment.
Well, let's do a collective reading.
Okay. I'm down.
Let's do that. Show me. Okay, well, the first thing that I'm seeing is I'm starting, by the way. I'm seeing, wait, what am I seeing? Hang on. Actually, I'm going to pull some cards first. Launch off some cards. Show me. What do our viewers need to know right now? Show me. Okay. There's an energy that feels really chaotic, but inside the chaos, as you're swirling and swirling and swirling, there's a lot of power being built. Like a vortex is being created. Lots of chaos, but in that chaos, this like cyclone of energy is creating this center point of incredible power. Your job right now is to stay within the parameters, like stay in your lane is what I'm getting. Stay in the parameters of what you know and love, and hold confidence, hold faith until you burst forth from that chaotic vortex. And when you do, you're going to find that things really take off for you. I feel like we're in a place now where it's like, it just seems like there's a lot of wheel spinning and we don't know what's going to happen. And there's a lot of chaos individually as well as collectively, just this really rough energy. But Spirit is telling me that it is this creating this cyclone of power for each of us that we're not really aware of because we're kind of stuck in the holy shit, what's happening? But that cyclone of power is being created. And we don't have to do anything except hold your own center while you are being batted about within the chaos of this energy. As soon as that power comes together and comes full circle, you're going to be launched into, basically, I'm saying launched into the stratosphere. So to me, what that means is you're fully going to be stepping, there's an opportunity, I should say, to fully step into your, I'll use the word purpose, but really I mean it as in your purpose right now. The next step for you right now, because purpose is a bit of a misnomer. We tend to think purpose and we think, oh, the one thing I'm here to do, my one path to follow. But the truth is, your purpose changes every time you expand into new energy because it's about the essence you're here to emit. So the cyclone of power is propelling you. It's like a propulsion into this new energy. And then you're going to expand into a new purpose. You're going to have more confidence and clarity and groundedness as you move forward into the next leg of your experience. Now, where this could potentially go wrong, if you will, is if you crumble while this cyclone is creating this vortex of power. So your job is to stay focused, stay consistent and persistent, and really work on your energy and keeping that confidence and that trust, and most of all, that faith. When it looks like things are falling apart and going haywire, they're not. They are simply rearranging, breaking apart, and being put back together in order to launch you into this next phase. When you get there, it's going to feel so much better. But don't sabotage yourself by contracting back into fear. Stay in faith. Do whatever you have to do to stay in a state of faith and love and belief and trust in yourself. Faith is really about trust in yourself, in your core and your God core being, your connection to God's source energy. Keep that faith and you will be expanding, exploding into the next version of you. And you don't know necessarily exactly what that looks like. And even if you think you have an idea of what that looks like, it's way bigger, more, and different than you think. Just know that you're headed in the right direction, and it's going to be better than you could have imagined. Feels really intense, powerful, challenging, but really, really good.
I feel like the world's being given a gift.
Yeah.
They don't want to accept it. Now this gift could, I'm just channeling a bit. So this gift could be it could look dark like this, but it's not really dark. It's really light. So the thing is that our perceptions of things are what define us. So we perceive this as this thing happens, it's bad, and then you realize a year later going through this cycle of whatever this is you went through led you to this, that opened up the doorway for you. And I'm seeing all this abundance in the current moment. But the abundance is behind. And instead of charging forward, I mean, that's what I don't think people are doing, is like charging into their pain, as Ingrid said, kind of reiterating what she said on some of these things. But charging into the pain, charging into the parts of themselves they don't want to look at. Because my guides are saying right now would be the time to do that very thing. Because they're saying, this is something I keep getting. They're like, the clearer you are, and I know this will resonate with a lot of people, and it won't resonate with a lot of people, because a lot of people right now are really using things to distract themselves, whether that's substances or TV or whatever that thing is for them. I mean, I'm not judging at all, but the clearer you are, the better you are, they're saying. Mm-hmm. And that's also with your intentions and where you want to go and what you want to manifest into this world. So also on that back end of that, it's being fully embodied in your emotions. And it's also cutting out the mental bullshit, they're saying. And the final card, the next right actions, this is collective, the probable future. With this card, it's like there's a bunch of outcomes, but I think it depends on, they're saying, how you see that outcome unfolding. That's the key. It's how you see that outcome unfolding. What may look like a snake or what a ghost coming out of a cup may actually be exactly what you're looking for. You just don't know it yet. Case in point with the cards. Well, I'm trying to get back to my feed. We do have one donation up. And guys, we still have $35 donations. PayPal and Cash App. We have Mr. Robert Becker in the house.
Robert Becker.
Mr. Bob in the house. Okay, guys, we still have donations, $35 reading and healing. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
You want to start off with this one, Ingrid?
Sure. All right. Beautiful Bob. Oh, man. I'm seeing, I'm getting this impression of the season changing, of just coming into springtime, when it's just starting to get warm. And you have some days that are like, oh my God, spring is here. And you have other days it's like, oh, not yet. It's still pretty chilly outside. And I'm seeing water, a body of water, actually several bodies of water with a lot of like sort of grassy tufts in like the water, creating these little islands. And what I'm getting from this is, and the water is choppy, it's windy, but it's beautiful and it's sunny. And it's like spring is almost here. Spring is almost here. It feels like, and I'm getting this message, like, get outside. Even if it's not totally warm yet, get outside, get outside, get outside. I feel like you're being asked to put yourself out there now, even though it doesn't feel quite ready. Some days you feel totally ready. Like it's warm, sunny, it's beautiful outside. Let's go. Other days you're like, oh, no, it's too cold. It's just, let me bundle up and not go out there. The Spirit is asking you to make a commitment and get outside. This is symbolic, but get outside every day and do your work. Put yourself out there. Oh, really, it's not about running out to somebody and saying, hey, I can help you, or hey, I can do this thing for you. It's about stepping out and intentionally opening up your heart and your aura, playing with that auric field and expanding it and opening yourself up to be of service and receive the exchange from that you need. Spirit is saying, okay, now's time. You don't feel quite ready. You feel like you have some things you need to take care of. You feel like you have, some growing to, whatever the story is. Spirit says it doesn't matter how you feel in this instance. What matters is you need to get out there because you are ready. You are ready for the people who need you now. And as you continue to grow and expand in your gifts, in your service, and what you are here, how you are here to be of service to the collective, then the people who you are here to help will change and morph and grow. And you will, and that will just be the continuing expansion of how this goes for you. But essentially, Spirit is saying, time to go outside. Time to go outside, go to the water's edge, even though it's choppy, even though it's cold, even though the season hasn't entirely turned for you yet, it's going to propel you forward. Okay? Let me pull some cards for you. All right, my love. You have childhood stuff holding you back. This is your conditioning. Okay? I can't remember if we've done soulmatic renewal work before, but this would be an excellent thing for you to start getting into that soulmatic renewal and doing that clearing and that healing around, because this is old stuff, old conditioning, old stories that are coming in. You're needing to bring that into your awareness and break it down and break free from it. You can only do this with love. You can only do this with love. You are never going to get to where you want to go by being hard on yourself, by chastising yourself. But you can go there. You can go there in your mind. You can go to all the places of why you're not good enough and why you'll never really be able to live up to it. And those are all stories that are coming from your childhood. It's nobody's fault It's just what you picked up and you integrated, incorporated, took in, because that's what we do. But the healing work, the love, somatic renewal will be really good for you for this. Will break you free of that. It'll break you free of that. And then you become the Father of Cups, which is very much your energy. Emotional maturity, healer, lover of all, unconditional love, shaman, very much your energy. So Spirit says, put yourself out of your comfort zone. All right? You've got to break out of that comfort zone. Okay, tossing you over to Thomas, darling.
I'm looking, Bob. Bob, do you know that you have connections with the Palladians? I looked them up. The Palladians. They're speaking to me. Hold on. So a lot of people on this feed have different connections with star beings. What I'm seeing, Bob, is there are depositories of information in the Palladian Empire that you have access to. They're showing me these crystal rooms that you can get into. Now, this may not make sense to you now, but this will make sense to him in about at least getting more towards 6 months to a year. There are these places they're saying when you ask to go where you ask, okay, better explain this to me, please, because I'm channeling. When you ask to go to where you want to, we will help provide the way. So what does that mean? Last night, Bob, I was, because I'm a little sick, I was in a fever thing. I had to take aspirin. And in that fever thing, while my fever was coming down, I was fighting something. And then Merlin came in and started talking to me. I had to, I had to ask for help on some level because I didn't know what I was dealing with because I was in such a fevered state. And it wasn't anything like the thing I was dealing with wasn't exactly good, but it wasn't anything I was concerned about. But I had to have Merlin come in. I had to ask Merlin to come in. So they're saying if you ask where you want to go, such as the Palladian Empire, in meditation, you have the ability to open doorways. And in those doorways, you can access this information. Some of this information is already with you. They're showing me you holding the keys to these areas. Everyone has different accesses to different places and dimensions and time and space. And you have the ability to tap into those different areas, especially with the Palladians, they're saying. And what are these? You guys are being funny with me or not? No, thank you. Okay. There's also some connections with dolphins. I don't know. Maybe it's on the Palladian planet, but they're going all into the Palladians, Bob. I don't know why they're going here. Because it's you taking back your crown of what you can do. It's you taking back the substance of who you are. If you so decide to walk into that power. But also take a step back, but take a step forward, which is an interesting message. Taking a step back and taking a step forward at the same time. But it's taking a step back to focus on you, but also taking a step forward, as Ingrid said, to focus on what you can do for other people. But I feel like these things are just going to manifest for you. And I'm going to do a bit of energy work on you, Bob. Just say I accept. Dragons, connect me on now. So we're using some fire and the black ray as well. The black ray isn't bad. It's just a different spectrum of energy. To clear up some stuff around you, you're going to feel heat, especially in your chest area, Bob, and some on your back, right around the spine. And those two, I think they're ligaments that go along the spine, or the vagus nerve, maybe. I don't know. Move into auric field, open. Program into sector 5-4, 5-8, 5-3, and 5-7 now. 5-5, 5-4. And release, recalibrate light. Upgrade key. Upgrade key. So these keys to these places you can go to, Bob, they're gonna come up faster a little bit. They're gonna push it up a little faster for you to connect in with. Meditation's key with this. They're showing me things I'm going to understand. So there's this horrible way of meditating. No one wants to do this. Is staring at a point of the wall for like 30 minutes, like one single point at the wall. Like say you just put a thumbtack and you stare at that thumbtack for 30 minutes. It's going to start opening your perception more about what you can see. And I felt the draw to burst out recently. I will reach out to the Palladians. Reach out to them because they want to talk to you. Like, we want to talk to him. It's like my guide saying if Thomas would only talk to the Syrians. I don't know why I don't want to talk to them, but I will probably today when I go to the gym. Anyways, in the sauna. Anyways, but yes, let's see what else we got. Bob, that should help you. And energy. Auric field. Got it. Let me check this going on. Check what's going on here. Guys, we still have $35 donation readings and healings. Next up, we have soul treats.
Soul treats.
In the house. Okay. I'm trying to get back into this. I got too many browser tabs open. Okay. Thank you, Bob. Hello, Ivy. I'm going to have you start because it took a lot of energy out of me.
All right, soul treats. I feel back spasms right across from my heart chakra and maybe just a little bit down. I feel, and I see like a leaning back, like, oh, I feel some back pain there. What does that mean? Back pain, middle back pain. What is that? Okay, I'm not sure what that means, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pull some cards for you, gorgeous. Show me. Oh, baby. This is good. Oh, okay. That's what it means. Drop into your heart. Make this a daily practice as early as you can in the day. You absolutely know the direction you're headed in. You can totally trust yourself. It's taking you where you want to go. You are planting seeds. You are planting seeds. You are planting seeds. They're going to grow. The seeds, the Ace of Pentacles, is going to grow into the Father of Pentacles. And it's going to happen more quickly than you think it will. The only thing you have to do is stay confident, is keep your confidence up. And I'm saying go into the heart chakra because I felt that back spasm across from my heart chakra. Your heart is always going to lead you in the right direction. Your heart always knows. I pulled the Seven of Swords here as well, which tells me that there's some questioning of your vision, questioning of, I feel like maybe it's like a low grade questioning of yourself, questioning of what you're doing, questioning of your vision. It doesn't feel like it's something that consumes you all the time, but it feels like it's a low grade sort of niggling in your mind, a constant sort of question. Fear of vulnerability is a part of it. And it doesn't consume you, but that niggling does have an impact on the work that you're doing. on what you're creating in the world, on your confidence, but it's subtle. So you don't notice it that much. So if you just put this practice into place where you just drop into your heart and spend a few minutes there at the beginning of your day, it will drown out that noise. It will take that way, way, way down, this mental noise. And you're going to have more confidence as you go about your day and complete the tasks you need to make, set your goals, take the actions that you know you want to take that's really going to shift things for you in your favor and collectively as well. That's what I got. That feels complete. Okay, Thomas, over to you.
What's up, Merlin? Hold on. Okay. Soul Treats, if you're listening. there are a multitude of books around me. Give me a second. Merlin just opened up. There's like 4 beings around me with books. What do you want me to do with this? Okay, give me a second. Clear. Golden. This isn't so much a reading. This is just energy. If you wish to take it. Clear. Thank you. Yeah. Merlin, step forward, please. Connect into me now. And you can say I accept if you wish to. It's like Merlin is channeling through me. Damn. And a dragon. Okay. I keep shifting into different forms too. I'm just holding the energy. I don't know how many different energy forms I have to shift through. Hold on. Okay. Boom. There we go. Damn. Okay. Back. Next, we have Ada Kelly. Thank you, Miss Soul Treats.
Thank you, Soul Treats. Hi, beautiful Ada.
And Nicole, I do know that there's scammers that are messaging people. So if people are watching this, there are going to be some scammers messaging you saying they're Thomas Sawyer Spirit Communicator. As you can see in the comments, my business page name is thomassawyer.com. That's a profile. I can't do anything about it. So I've tried.
Report them.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
I mean,
I have a website.
If you're getting scammers, you kind of hit the big time.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I have a website. So that's where I schedule. Unless you message my profile directly. Yes.
Yeah. So. All right. Beautiful Ada. I feel like your confidence level is increasing. I feel like you're getting more comfortable with yourself. It's interesting, what comes to me is confidence isn't about what you think you can do. Confidence is about being more comfortable with yourself, coming to love yourself more and accept yourself more. And I feel like you're really settling into that, Ada. I feel like you're taking a lot less shit from people in terms of not necessarily in a conflict driven way. Just you don't take on people's opinions of you like you used to. I feel like you just go, whatever. Like I don't have to, just because that's what you want from me doesn't mean I have to do it or be it or become it. And that feels really good. That feels amazing. And it's really because you've made a commitment to yourself. And making a commitment to yourself like that is making a commitment to spirit, to God, to the universe, to show up and be a vessel. And I tell you, as you know, actually, sometimes we do lose sight of this. Being a vessel for divine spirit, whether that's in the capacity of a channel or a teacher or an artist or a writer, is a rare thing. Vessels tend to glom together. So like we just know each other. So we're like, it becomes normalized for us, but it's not normal. And it takes an insane amount of courage and commitment to show up and be that vessel. And you made that commitment, and you had that crazy moment of courage. And the result is now, as you go through life, you're just going to sink deeper and deeper and deeper into that grounded spiritual space. And I can really feel that just continuing to happen for you. That's what I'm picking up first from spirit. So let me pull cards. What else does our beautiful Ada need to know? Okay. Okay, so there has been a rough patch. I'm picking up on maybe a touch of depression, a little bit of a hopeless feeling, but it's the last tendrils of that energy that you're cycling through and experiencing. The end of that cycle is happening now. Give it some time to cycle through. Let go of your attachment to that old identity. As you release that attachment and allow this new grounded, confident Ada to sink fully into herself, that's when the star card activates. The star card is about your hopes and dreams and wishes of what you really want out of this life. And that's attainable for you. And it's through your direct connection to divine spirit. You're doing amazing, honey. You're doing amazing. Don't let your shadow get the best of you. I feel like you have a past that likes to come and nip at your feet. The past doesn't exist anymore. The only thing that exists is the now. And in the now, you are the star. We all need some of this shit in our past so that we can use it as fodder and fuel to step into our highest expression. Good for you, darling. Over to Thomas.
A lot of confusion here, Ada. I had to pull 2 different decks. It's not normal. Hello, Andromeda. What's up? He says you need to speak to the Andromedans. Go there. Go there. Go there. There's a pathway. You've been there before, they're saying. Inner dreams. He wanted me just to give that message, and he popped up. So you should look up who the Andromedans are. Andromeda, I believe they're in their Orion star system. Hold on. Oh, Lisa. There's something about you being stuck, because I have the devil in this other card. The devil represents the past. But it's like right now you're stuck in between accepting your mantle, they're saying. That's why these two, it's confusion because it's 2 different decks. One's dark and one's light. Both of these tarot decks. But when you accept that mantle, I'm just going to show you the card. So it's accepting the wings. Like accepting the wings. She's like, no, I don't want that shit. But they say when you do that, you're moving into the lighter side of the deck, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't you pull this already,
Ingrid? Not for Ada, but I pulled it for someone else.
Okay. This is going to require some work on your part, case in point. But justice is at hand if you decide to take it. Justice is right there. Oh, that makes total sense. So justice is right there, Ada. With that, though, there's going to be, it's literally like of who you are is going to start falling. So I'm going to show you the card because I'm not looking at what the card is. I'm just looking at the representation of what I'm picking up. What that is that who you used to be is going to fall away. And who you become will be the next step. They're saying this is going to be for a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to be merging into this energy. It's a simple matter of taking it to the next step and moving into that energy. Everything's about to change for you. But I feel like you have to be willing to take that mantle. It's like you need to be praying, they're saying, for what is the next action. And when you feel it, do it. Even if you don't totally like, even if you're scared a little bit, they're saying. So be careful, don't jump the gun, but still, even if you're scared, move into that energy because it open up all kinds of pathways for you. They're also showing burning a candle would be good in the house. Something maybe with somebody just clear some energy out in your house. I don't know who you recently had in the house. That's what I'm saying. Maybe they track something in. Just get rid of it, they're saying. Yeah, that works. I mean, it's worked before. This is a tricky thing I've seen, Ingrid, where people use onions and water. They use it for sickness, but it also like pulls negative energy out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you just put it in water, like an onion in a water, like a mason jar.
That's so simple.
Yeah. And it'll pull energy out. Saw that crazy woman on TikTok, and then one of my friends who I work with on occasion brought it up for somebody else, and it worked. So they put an onion in a mason jar, and then it'll just pull out the energy. Let's see. And you have candles too. I'm sure you have an onion as well. Oh, there's private chat. Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, I got you. Okay. Go back to comments. Let's see what we got going on here. Guys, we still have openings, $35 donation readings and healings. And I'm just going to check this out. And we're going to gift a reading since it is Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's the holidays.
So anyone in here would like a reading that we don't normally read for, please let us know. It is gifted from somebody that paid earlier. Hello, Annabelle. Let's see. Does anyone here like this reading? They're giving away a free reading. I'm trying to get back onto my feed. Please comment your name. Someone we have not read for before. And Ingrid, you can choose when we get a couple people.
Okay. I do not recognize Annabelle. Have we read for Annabelle?
I don't think so.
I don't think we've read for Annabelle. Annabelle, Merry Christmas, beautiful.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you celebrate. It's a jolly freaking season.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Let's do a Christmas holiday reading. What do you celebrate out of curiosity? What does everybody celebrate? You should comment and let us know.
I celebrate Kwanzaa.
You celebrate Kwanzaa. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. I celebrated the solstice growing up. I grew up in a pagan household. So we did our solstice on the 21st and we didn't celebrate Christmas. Annabelle. Okay. What does our beautiful Annabelle need to know? Annabelle, I'm getting a message that next year, this 2023 year, is going to be the year to step into your power. You are a massively powerful, potent energy. When you walk into the room, you have the ability to turn heads because of your energy, because of your aura. And yet you have kept that as squashed as you've been able to for a long time. I feel like you've gotten feedback that, that was not appropriate to be that big and potent. Potent is really the word that I'm pulling through for you. 2023, that is going to shift for you. You're probably already feeling the edges of that, where you're getting ready to step into the fullness of who you are. Now, what Spirit is sharing with me is this is not going to be easy in the beginning. You're going to have a lot of fear come up. Your ego is going to throw a bitch fit. You're going to have just a lot come up around this where, but it also feels like you're going to be compelled to step forward and step fully into yourself, to really be who you are. This will be much like a very much an inward journey, but it will shift things on the outside. This isn't so much about figuring out what you're going to do and how you're going to be in the world and how you're going to dress and like your career, anything like that. This is about an inner revolution. This inner revolution is going to result in outside changes, but it's going to be about the inside. It's going to be about you finally getting to the point where you can no longer stand to be confined in this tiny little box that society, your culture, your family, your parents, whoever wants to put you in for their comfort. You're going to have to bust out of that. And I feel like the first few months of the year, maybe even the first 6 months of the year, that you're going to be uncomfortable because part of you is going to want out of that box and part of you is really going to resist it because you have a lot of fear that's going to come up. It's going to be fear of rejection, fear of being outcasted from the tribe. All that's going to come up. But you will get to the point this year where you simply cannot be contained anymore. And you will expand, explode into who you are and just step out, just say, screw it, this is who I am. I'm going to be big. You may find that you do some pendulum swinging, some ping ponging where you really do kind of go way far out there. Maybe you can get angry, that kind of a thing. But it's all going to come to balance by the end of the year. By the end of the year, you're going to be a renewed person. You're going to be a person who you feel so much more comfortable in your skin and feel very empowered in yourself. This is going to be a year of empowerment for you. It's going to be bumpy, but it's only as bumpy as you hang on to that fear and hang on to those expectations that other people have put on you. The sooner you can let go of the fear and just be present with it and expand through it, the sooner the bumpy ride will be over and the more you'll be able to enjoy the expansion into your fullest self. Okay, you're just going to be done compromising for other people is what I'm getting. Let me pull some cards for you. What else does Annabelle need to know? Oh yeah, so 2 queens here. Feminine power. That's really great. You have a community, is what Spirit is showing me through these cards, that you can lean on, friends who you can count on, depend on who you can trust. I feel like there's going to be stuff going on with coming up with mom. Like maybe a lot of these expectations you have about yourself came from what you perceived was a message from your mom or your maternal figure. But you'll be able to work through that. Remember that the mind lies. It does not tell you the truth. Continue to get grounded in yourself, get your feet on the dirt, keep your practice, your grounding practice, your meditation practice strong. Then you really won't be able to help but expand into this new energy, into this really powerful new energy. You really got it going on. It's going to be a hell of a year for you, Annabelle. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Let's see. Annabelle, something about you being connected with the dragons. I keep calling you Dragon Queen. You're not going to understand what I'm talking about, they're saying, but you will later. You have connections with the dragons. It's something you need to know. There's many dimensions of dragons. They're on other planets. They're on Earth. Some are on Earth, not many. But they're galactic. So there's a lot of galactic energy. If you need help, you need to be asking for help. I'm seeing you on your knees, like crying in prayer. I don't know when this is from, if it's from a few years ago, it's what I feel like, or lately. But you need to ask for what it is you want. There is an opening happening for you if you're so inclined to move into this energy. It's like you had all these things abundance in the past, and these things kind of there's a new gift, as Ingrid said, that's being presented to you. and you're not sure if you want to take it. But there's a rebirth that needs to happen, which is unexpected. They're saying it's a rebirth. I'm not looking at what the card is, just what I pick up from the card. But you need to definitely call on angels, whatever beings you identify with if you need help. Even if they're dragons or angels or angel dragons. Is there such a thing as angel dragon warrior? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's angel dragons. I didn't know that. Anyway, so yeah, you can connect in with these beings if you so choose. The next step also is going to be understanding what it is you can do. You have the ability to affect energy. So if we take the spirituality out of everything, we look at things psychically just as psychically. Like people have psychic abilities. You have the ability to tap into energetic structures and change them. What does that mean? You can tap into different forms of energy and actually change that energy for what you want that energy to be, they're saying. But you have to be willing to step into that energy for that to happen. You already do this, as Ingrid said, when you walk into a room. You do this with other people in your life. They're saying you need to start doing it for yourself because you can change the energy within you if you want to. Let's see. Yeah, it's charging forward. The probable futures is charging forward, full tilt ahead. And Annabelle, I'm going to do a little bit of work on you. Hold on. Okay. Water. Say I accept, Annabelle. Tap me into the energy of water. Guys, we still have openings available, $35 donation readings and healings. Calming down the emotional body a little bit. You're having lots of anxiety spikes, I'm seeing. Connected with the third, fourth, and fifth chakra. So solar plexus, heart, and throat. They're talking about you speaking up more, but be gentle about it. Don't be enraged. Hold out your hand. To help me process Annabelle, you're gonna feel around you energy. It's water elementals. You also have some connection with the fairies. Boom. Okay, thank you, Annabelle. Damn.
Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Annabelle. Merry Christmas. Let's see what else we got going on. I don't know if we have any more donations, but we're going to check.
All right. All right.
Not at the moment. But guys, we do have. Before we go, I will be doing a class on connecting in. We actually can talk to archangels. It will be at thomassawyer.com if you want to sign up. It's a $50 class. It will sell out. It'll be this Sunday at 7 p.m. And if you can't make it, it will be recorded for the people that buy it and no one else. But anyways, so if you like it, go to thomassawyer.com, and I'm sure Miss Ingrid has something to speak about.
Yeah, I'm teaching a somatic manifesting class. This is manifesting for people who fall on their face with manifesting. I know because I've been there. The way that I have mastered manifesting and teach it is body-based. If you resonate with that, come to my masterclass on New Year's Day. Come spend a couple hours with me. It's $22 today. It's going to go up in price. Regular price is $150. So you can DM me for that. I have a Stan store where you can sign up. We don't have that link here right now, but please send me a message if you're interested in signing up for the Somatic Manifesting class and hanging out with me for a little while on New Year's Day and doing New Year's resolutions right. So don't fall on our face with it.
There we go. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're
Thank
at 1
you
hour.
so much. And Thomas, thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for showing up and holding the space every week and allowing me to show up and hold the space with you.
Yeah.
It's a
More
treat.
welcome.
I love you and I love all of you.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.